Skylar, he's not here right now. I don't know where he is.
What position do they play? We're live. Yeah, he's funny. I like these pool stories. You know, everybody that's hung around pool.
Read my book 3 times.
Huh? He's only read mine twice. I'm jealous, man. Nice guy.
Where'd your buddy go? He went to the Pizza Hut?
He went. You know what, Bobby? I didn't think about that. That's what should I have done in the first place, because Pizza Hut's right here in the building.
At the end of the
Yeah. Why did I mess around with calling? Huh?
Hawaiian?
He'll get whatever he gets. I don't care. I told him make one plain. He's going to probably get 2 pieces. One will be plain, and one will be Hawaiian style. This is semifinals. I'm sorry, folks. We got distracted here. We're worried about food. We've been twisted all around with a food order for the last hour or so. Shane and Jason. The winner gets Justin Bergman in the finals.
All right, I'll take Shane for 1. Just 1.
You're getting desperate, man. You're real. How come I can't say I'll take? How come it's always you?
Well,
why is it always you? What about me? Don't I get a choice?
Uh-oh.
I don't think he wanted to make them both. Does a 3 go past the 9? That's the question.
Boy, Jason is playing wobbly. He really is. He'll make a good. He hit 2 balls last match. He just completely lit up on his stroke, and one he jumped up a mile on.
Yeah, but it turned out good. It turned out good for him.
I know, but he's real shaky. You can see it.
I think he's better. He's playing better today than he did yesterday. Looks like it to me.
He just looks shaky.
He missed balls in that match against Rob Saez, but every time. Oh yeah, he's got lots of room for the 3. I'm not sure what he's going to do with this 5 ball, because the 5 won't pass the 6, and it's going to be really hard to get shape to play.
He just comes straight across, Jay. Look, right there by the dot.
Oh, he's got to get underneath the 9. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Play position under.
Yeah,
that's
there.
that's what he's lining up for. You're right.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good gap there.
Yeah. Okay, so my advice to you, if you come to Las Vegas, don't order pizza from outside. They say they'll deliver to you, but then when they get here, they say come down and meet us at the entrance. So it's not really the delivery. And we're a long way from the front entrance. It's about a 10-minute walk from where we are.
It is like a 10-minute walk. It's far.
Shane McMinn's going to draw first blood here. These guys are very equally rated with the FargoRate, almost the same. I'd make it a pretty close matchup. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to take Jason. I'm going to take 2-1. You're 2 to my 1. Well, Shane's ahead 1-0.
Oh yeah,
come on, man.
Yeah, right.
Huh?
2-1.
What's wrong with you, man?
I'm going to do like you do. I just ignore you.
If I know my buddy Ben was coming over here this afternoon, I should have sent him in the first place to Pizza Hut. We went through that, all those trials and tribulations for an hour, and we'd have had our pizza by now. And I'm a hungry little tiger.
It's 20-6. I think we got one more match after this, right?
We got the finals. We got the finals. Justin Bergman in the finals. Steve always has good news. Steve's got it set up for 2 sets. I know
he likes saying that too. He just knows it bugs us.
Well, he's like 22 years old. You know what I mean? So he can stay up all night.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know. He's still young to pool, so he's enjoying every minute of it.
Oh yeah.
For us, you know. For me, Bobby, I think about some of the things that happened when I was young, and it seems like another lifetime ago. Well, Jason, that time maybe he's finally got that break wired. Except the 2 is on the side rail where I'm not sure. I mean, he could just stick the cue ball and bank the 2 cross side. I mean, a lot of guys would take that bank.
Yeah, I would on a bar table. I'd shoot this ball and shoot and stop if he can stop right there. I don't know if he got the right angle.
Jason doesn't like to bank the balls though, so I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to do something like he might draw the ball over and try to get it in between the 7 and the 2, on that side rail, which would be fine if he could do it. I think that's what he's going for.
No, he's stopping.
He was trying to roll over there, and he didn't quite get it.
No, he couldn't possibly hit it that bad. Really?
Yeah, he was trying to roll in that opening. Yeah, sure he was. He wasn't playing shape for a bank.
He can still cut the ball down the rail with center ball and go back and forth.
No, he's playing safe here. I think he's playing safe. I'll tell you, Jason's a pretty smart player. He'll play the percentages all the way. He's going to hide the cue ball behind those balls. Well, he's trying to. Let's see if he did it.
He got there.
He got there.
But I would have hit it into the rail and got down here further.
Right. He could have got behind all of them balls.
Well, then it pretty takes away the jump shot if he gets over there.
Yeah, this way Shane's only got to jump 1 ball. I don't think it's a particularly hard ball for Shane to hit. But that's about all he can do with it is hit it. I mean, he's going to try and make it in this upper left corner pocket, but that's a tall order from where he's at. He's shooting at it. That's what he's looking at. Wow. He swished it.
Nice shot.
Now, even though he's got a little bit of a off angle.
I'm banking the ball because you're going to swing way down there behind the 5 and then probably get safe anyway.
I think he will bank. Now, he banks real good.
But you know what? Yeah, I think I would just go. You got to bank this ball.
Yeah,
these shots aren't hard on these small tables.
You see what he wants to do with the cue ball? He wants to come down there and maybe come off the side rail and hit the 6, which would be fine. He's shooting it. He's shooting it. He is not playing safe.
Well, he sure hit that ball kind of funny.
Well, he missed it on the professional side. He left he went back over to the middle of the table. He was straight in the side pocket on the 5 if he'd have made it. He was perfect. He got perfect with the cue ball.
I know what I'm doing here. Cue ball.
Putting the cue ball behind the 7?
Right behind the 7.
Yeah. Well, I got a feeling Jason will too.
And that's not that hard from there. Just push it with like 3 o'clock English and spins right behind there.
Well, if he does it just right, the 4 is going to come to the end rail anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's going the other way. Oops.
He got
lucky again.
He did, but that was a good shot. That was a good decision. I didn't even see that.
Yeah. He wanted to get the cue ball behind those balls, but here comes the jump cue again. This is another one that Shane can hit.
I like that choice better than what I was thinking.
Shane brought out 2 different jump cues. He chose his junior-sized one. This one he's looking to make the combination jump. Or I should say jump combination. These matches are worth some money. $1,500 for third, $2,500 for second, so there's $1,000 on the line this match. Well, the 4 kind of got on the 50-yard line here. Jason shakes his head. He's kind of an unusual game of 9-ball that we're having so many safeties. There hasn't been many games like this today.
Yeah. That's a good shot there.
Boy, he held that one nicely.
Yep, inside, killed that ball like that.
Yeah, nice shot, Jason.
That was a nice shot.
He's loose now. Every other table in the room is 8-ball. These are the last 9. This is the last 9-ball match. This one, the next one. Justin Bergman waiting in the wings for the winner of this match for the title in 4,100. You know, this match is worth more than that to Justin, because if he wins this one, he's won both divisions. He's a lock for master of table. That's an extra 1,500. So this next match for Justin's worth 5,600, plus he won 38.
The living legend John Bertone just walked by.
Maybe in your life.
Yeah.
Not mine. He ain't my living legend.
One apiece, one apiece.
So, you think we'll see a match like the last one where they just trade games?
Well,
I kind of feel for Billy. He feels like he's snake bit, but he's really not. He had his opportunities there. So now Billy's played 2 tournaments. He's got a 3rd and a 4th. That's not all bad.
No, not with these players here. These are all good players.
He won 1,500 and 1,000. He's won 2,500 now in 2 tournaments. Billy Thorpe is going to win a lot of tournaments. You and I see the same thing in him. We see a lot of upside.
Well, I tell you though, even as good as he plays, he's going to win a lot of tournaments. You know, it wouldn't be beyond belief if he played in another 100 tournaments and never won one.
No, I don't think that's going to happen.
It wouldn't be, but it wouldn't be surprising.
It could
wouldn't
happen.
be surprising.
Oh, that's a long shot. What you're saying.
But listen, how you?
I'll bet you he wins one of the next dozen tournaments he plays.
Hold on, let me think. Well, depends on the tournaments.
Well, I mean, it's got to be a real tournament, not a local pool room tournament. I mean, a real tournament with good players.
Okay, I'll say 5 tournaments.
You just said 100. You went from 100 to 5 in one breath. Bobby Cotton, how could you do that to me, man? You're a classic. You are a classic. I can see I can't win no money side betting with you.
I'm still trying to figure out.
I'd rather side bet with Bill. Billy bets me 50 at a time. You know, I beat him every time. Sorry, Billy, I told on you. Boy, the
reason I say that is because, man, just sometimes the fields are just sick.
Well, they are tough.
You got to beat 10 monsters like right in a row. I mean, I just don't, you know.
Well, I mean, he got 3rd and a 4th here in strong fields already.
Yeah, so. But there's like 30 guys here that weren't here.
Yeah.
That play like monsters.
Kamui retailstore.com. What's that? That's the retail store? Well, that's why it's Kamui. Kamui, Kamui, retailstore.com. Buy it all there. That's our official tip sponsor of the U.S. Bar Table Championships, and we want to give a shout-out to OBQs, our official cue.
You know, but like even in this tournament and the 10-ball, there was like 3 or 4 guys, or I don't even know if say 3 or 4, but there was several guys in there that just couldn't get there. You know
Oh, more than that.
I mean, there was a lot of guys
I admit it.
I mean, there's only like, and then everybody plays pretty good, but when you get one of those major tournaments and you got like 25, 30 guys.
These tournaments have, I'd say, a good 15 to 20 strong players. If I went down that list with you, there's at least 15 or 20 strong players in this tournament. So to win one of these,
and there's 70 players that are way big underdogs.
No, not big underdogs. There might be 50 that are big underdogs, something like half the field, half the field.
And if you happen to draw 2 or 3 of those in a row, then you come in 4th.
No. You got to go further than that, buddy. I'm going to have to show you how that tournament board works.
Yeah,
anyway.
I'll have to look.
Listen, these are not easy tournaments to win. I mean, you see who's here at the end every time.
Oh no, I'm not ragging on nobody. No, believe me, but I'm just saying. Okay, let me think about this. I'll get back with you in a minute. I'm thinking about something.
All right. Well, that's okay because Jason's racking the balls. This is a good time to have our conversation.
Okay. I bet Billy Thorpe doesn't win one in the next 10 events.
You got to bet.
$20.
You got to bet 20. Ooh, you're speeding now.
Yeah, I got to call my backer.
All right. Do we have to write this down or we remember?
No, we remember.
All right. Whoever remembers first.
But it can't be some like little.
No. It's got to
be with like all non-players.
If it's one of those 16-man fields where it's all top players, that counts though. You know, when they all put up $1,000 each and it's all top players.
That counts. Oh, that counts.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what happens.
All right.
10 from now. That counts the 8 ball. That counts the 8 ball that started today, right, Robert?
Hold on.
Yeah, got to count that. You said the next 10.
No, too many.
What?
There's too many weak players in it.
There's 104 players in the 8 ball, Bobby. No, the 8 ball counts because all these guys are in it plus other good players. Don't be looking things up on your phone. No, it's 10 from now. Bet or no bet? You can't renege now. What's wrong?
You got all right. You got to bet.
All right, thank you.
10 from
God darn. I'm gonna tell Billy call me right up.
Here's what I hate about this bet.
I'm gonna have to come to Vegas to collect. Boy, Jason missed the ball.
Here's why I hate this bet.
Come on.
I gotta wait till 10 tournaments are over.
Oh, he'll play 10 tournaments in the next 3 months.
And you might win today. See what I'm saying?
No, I won't win today. The 8 ball's going for 3 days.
But I'm saying you might win this weekend, and I got to wait 6 months.
Well, we made a bet. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Hey, Bobby, listen, if you need the 20 that bad, I'll stake you. I'll stake you so you can bet me.
Somebody used to do that. I forgot. Was it Cornbread used to do that? He'd see somebody in the pool room, and he'd give them both money and stake them both.
Yeah, right.
He just wanted to watch a game.
Yeah.
He would stake both players. He just couldn't stand to be bored at the rack.
I remember the first time I went in the rack, Jimmy Reed was playing somebody on that bar table. They were playing like 1,000 a game or something like that. And I asked them if they wanted to bet 100 on the side. And they said, no, you got to bet at least 500 a game. I was like, what?
So what's happening here? We done got sidetracked.
No, we're all right. He's coming down for the 4. He's going to play that 4-6 combo.
And he got good, too.
Shane's got a chance to get a 2-game lead here. I like this guy's game.
Yeah.
He stays pretty composed. That was a big hurdle he got over with Billy Thorpe, let me tell you. Shane played pretty much error-free.
I would go forward here and just run into the 9. That's the way I would do it.
He's going to draw over past the 9. Watch. He's going to go past the 9.
He is, but I would do it the other way. I don't know why he's doing it like this.
See? What's wrong with that?
Nothing, but I would do it the other way.
Well,
Reason being is he had to like stab the ball a little bit, and if he hits it a little bad, his ball don't go.
Right.
Or if I'm rolling mine with top, I can rub it in. Don't you think? Don't you agree?
You're old school, man.
Yeah. I played like Don Watson.
You know, it's, ooh.
Whoa.
He got it. Use the whole pocket. 3-1 lead. Shane McMinn. We're going to 9. This is semifinals. The loser's out in third place. The winner's guaranteed second money, $2,500. I like it when they're playing for some money, Bobby. You know, it kind of has some significance.
Yes.
You know, when the guy come back, I'll regress a second. When the guy came back a half an hour later, they said he was outside with a pizza. I didn't want it then. I didn't want it.
No.
Because I was afraid that guy was mad and might have.
No chance of me.
There'd be anything could be on that pizza then. I said, I don't want it. I said, I don't want it no more.
I think here comes your man.
Big Ben?
Yep. The hat on.
See, that only took about a half hour.
Yeah.
Good for him. Oh, where'd these napkins come from?
Our man Steve got them for us.
Cool beans. I don't know what we got, guys, but there is food coming. I had a glass of water somewhere. I guess. Oh, here's my water.
That bag's mighty small. He ain't got much pizza in there.
Well, you can stay out of it then. Sir Ben. You know what I say? Surprise us. Bump that 6 out of the way. He's got the 3 in his side, but that's the 4 up table. I think he's got to bump the 9 next. Hold the cue ball.
No,
he could go forward off the 9, right? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Top left.
Yeah, and he'd go up table.
Top left.
Cue ball's got to.
Oh no,
he didn't go off the top of the ball.
No, he hit it too. He didn't mean to hit it that full, that fat. That was a big error there. He just wanted to graze the ball, Jay.
Yeah, exactly. The cue ball would have spun off the rail and gone up table.
Oh, they're all like little bitty ones. Look.
Baby pizzas?
Yeah, personal pan.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Look at this. This is good to go.
Chef Boyardee.
How am I doing?
How come you get served first? And you're the biggest crybaby up here.
I'm the oldest.
No, you're not.
How am I doing?
Oh, thanks, Ben. This looks good.
Look at that.
Ben, you are a prince.
Shot. Look at that shot. He just fired that 4 in.
He's got a bad angle on the 6. He's got to cut it in and try to spin around that 7 ball. Let's see what the angle's like. He may have to go all the way up table and back.
But, God, this is pretty good, Jay.
But he's got to be careful he doesn't run into the 9.
Well, he's going to hit the 9.
I think you're right. You're right. Boy, that worked perfect, didn't it? That worked perfect. That time he used the 9 to his advantage.
Good shot.
It's got a big lead, 4-1. I am so glad I didn't bet you that $1, Bobby.
I know.
We got the boys looking.
The future of billiards training is here. Introducing the DigiCue, a small electronic coach that fits inside of a custom rubber housing and attaches to the butt end of any pool, snooker, or carom cue. Simply slide the DigiCue onto the butt end of your cue, push the power button, and then play the game of your choice. The DigiCue constantly monitors your stroke for inconsistencies and gives you immediate feedback by silently vibrating when it detects jab strokes, steering, body English or movement, standing up during your stroke. The DigiQ will force you to bear down on every shot. It will condition you to keep your head and body still during your follow-through, leading to a lasting improvement in the consistency of your stroke. The DigiQ comes in 3 different modes: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Get serious about your game. This is Cue Training Evolved. Can you beat the DigiQ?
Jason Klatt to break. He's trailing 1-4. That's a big hole to be in, but at least it's early in the match. I hope you can't hear me eating, but we've been here all day, so we got a little dinner break here. There's really no breaks between matches, so. But what could be better? Watching good pool players, having a nice pizza, and we get to talk about it. Me and my buddy Robert. Bobby, you know, we go back like 40 years.
I know it.
We have a history.
1970 when I no, it wasn't 1970. It was like
I opened my pool room in 71.
It was like 73 when I was up there at your place.
Yeah, I was there 71 to 76 in that pool room. Everybody came through there, Bobby. Everybody came through there. I think it was, I don't remember who told me that, but one of the guys said, "Jay, you're in every pool player's black book." He said, "You're in every." They said, "Jay will play anybody. He'll play 9 ball. He's good for like 200 or 300." And they're right. But I started beating a few guys too, and I got a few guys to play me bank pool. Only one guy beat me playing bank pool up there. You know who it was? Wade Crane. But I didn't know who he was then. I didn't know. Cuban Joe brought him up there. They hustled me. I admit it. I beat Cuban Joe out of $60 playing $20 one pocket. He said, "Here, play my back or something for $50 a game."
Is he dead, I think?
Yeah, he's gone too. He died about 3-4 years ago.
He was living in Victorville, I think.
He lived in Glendale for a long time. Can he see enough of that 5 ball to shoot it up in the end?
I don't think so. I can't believe how he came up short like that, because he had a really easy shot on the 4. All he had to do is make sure he got on the rail.
Well, Jason's had a pretty good run through the loser's side. Beat a bunch of good players. He's kind of just letting this one go.
Look at this.
He hooked him. Sometimes good things happen when you hit the ball. Shane's got nothing here. He's all he can do is kick at this ball. You think he can kick 2 rails out of the corner? If he can kick 2 rails at it, he'll bring it all the way down table. I think you can.
And we come in behind it?
Yeah, come in behind it. That's the way I want to hit it. Because if you hit it solid, it's going down table and the cue ball's going to stay up there.
I don't think he can get by the 9. I'm not really sure. Hard. Yeah, he needs to hit this ball pretty hard.
You know, Bobby, if he kicks and goes under it, he could scratch.
Uh-huh.
Although the 5 is a half a diamond above the end rail, but if he hits off the bottom of it, he could lose the cue ball here. Looks like he's going long. Wow. How did that ball go in the pocket? He's looking at that. He says, where's the pocket there? Shane's looking at like, how in the world? He's a little frustrated right now. All he can do is just roll the 7 in the corner. I don't think he's going to scratch. The cue ball is going to go to the high side rail here. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. He did scratch.
That's unbelievable. It really is.
Yeah, Jason, the wheels are falling off for Jason right now. Shane's in command 5-1. Shane is putting this match away. No, it's not Shane Van Boning either. This is Shane McMinn. We're going to work together to get that magic rack out of the way. They did it. I'm not sure how he's going to get on that 5 ball. He's going to have to go back and forth twice, unless he wants to shoot the 5-6 combo. He hit it short. But look where the look where the 5 ended up. You know, even though Jason doesn't like to bank the balls, he's going to have to bank this one. This is pretty dead on cross corner. He just hit this ball almost just a hair to the left. Just a hair left to center. Hit center.
Jay takes care of his buddy. He bought us pizza, wings.
Did you see that? That ball skidded.
I didn't see it.
That ball skidded. Wow. Oh, Shane McMinn is not happy right now. I wish we could see that again, but he hit it with a little bit of inside English, and it kind of grabbed.
Went straight ahead. It was crazy.
Midnight snack. Who knows? You think that'll be a turning point in this match?
Wow, I can't believe it skidded like that.
I mean, a moment ago I had written Jason Klatt off because it looked like it was going to be 6-1. And he looked like he was ready to give up, but he's not giving up now. He made a ball. He's got a shot at the 1. The 2's out in the open. He can close the gap to 2 games, and a second ago it looked like it was going to be 5.
Might be a little tricky getting on this 4 here. A little hard to tell looking at the monitor, but a little tricky to getting on the 4 here from this 2. He's going to try to force a cue ball over against. No, he got it. Shot perfect.
Well, we all have thanks to Ben Black for going out and bringing us back food. The Ben Black, I mean. I think Jason's going to go forward and shoot the 7 in the side. That's what he's looking at, but he could also jerk it back and shoot the 7 in the same. No, I think you go forward. Look at that. It's almost straight in. Oh, he's got room to shoot it past the 9. It's kind of hard to tell on the monitor.
He didn't do good. He didn't do well here.
Yeah, he's going to have to I think, except a little bit of a longer cut shot on the 8.
Cue ball's going over there by the side, by the dot.
Yeah.
You know, he's going to have a pretty severe cut on the 8. He's going right to the diamond.
I don't think he wants to bring the cue ball back into the 9. I think he's going to have to.
He's got to go up and down, Jay.
You don't think he can slow roll it? No, you're right. Up and down. He did it good. He hit that ball good.
Oh, yeah.
It's 5-3. Shane will be breaking.
As opposed to, yeah. Pool's the craziest game ever. Ball skids. I mean, who would ever think that would happen? Who would ever think that would happen?
We will be playing the finals next. Justin Bergman taking on the winner. Justin's in the hot seat, so whoever wins here has got to beat him twice. That's a tall order. Justin's playing so good right now. I don't think Shane McMinn's going to be slow rolling any balls anymore. That's what got him in trouble on that 8 ball. He tried to kind of caress it a little bit with inside English. And
then that's like.
He could have hit it flat and hit it a little bit firmer, and it would have gone. Got a little cute. He got a little cute, and it cost him. Cost him 2 games. He's got the right angle to come across table for the 3 next. He's just got to. Yeah, he's taking a look. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to hit the point of that side pocket. That cue ball will go backwards. This is good.
It's real good.
Just like that. This rack looks very doable now. Shane's got a really soft touch for a big guy. We saw so many good players in our time, Bobby. I think about big guys with soft touch. I think of Jay Swanson. Wow.
Yep.
What a giant player he was, man. The Swanee. They've had a tournament in his name for the last 20 years. Can you believe he's been gone that long? Gone 20 years this year.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I ran across him on the road a lot of times.
He was all over the place, wasn't he?
I ran across him in Georgia 3 or 4 times. Carolinas. We never played each other. We always knew of great restaurants to go to. That was his thing.
Yeah.
You know? We were friends. We just never tried to beat each other.
How did you know him? From where?
He was. Here's a pool player that I can't believe if you know this guy, you're going to know everybody, and I'm going to tell you who it is in a minute. And I'll tell you what a Swanee was at Frank's Tavern playing this guy who I'm going to tell you was in a minute. And this guy we're playing like 20 a game, but which is a good bet back then. Or maybe it might have been more. And this guy got Swanee like 20 games down, winning every game, getting all the rolls, blah, blah. I looked at Swanee. He never changed expressions, never looked different, and he winds up beating the guy. And the guy he beat was, I'll tell you who he was, I hope you know this guy, Jay. You remember King Curtis?
Yeah.
His name was Curtis Tolley, and his nickname was Swamp Rat. Remember him?
Yeah, I know him.
And he was from Louisiana somewhere, and he used to have on his knuckles tattoos. One was beer, and one was wine.
I don't remember what it said, but I remember he had tattoos on his
knuckles. Yeah. He was a great player.
He was a very good player. He was a very good player.
King Curtis.
He was around L.A. for a while. Where else did I see him? I saw him, like in Louisiana, maybe at the Sport Palace or one of them places. I don't remember. I only saw him one more time after. I saw him in L.A. like 3 or 4 times.
So, AZ, this is a new story. You haven't heard that one. Huh? So don't be crying about that. That's a new story.
That's right.
And I've got
Were they playing on a bar table?
Bar
they were
table
at Frank's. Yeah, everything was bar table there. That was the big action room. I wonder if you know who the best player in there was back then?
There's no doubt, and I played him 5 times. There's no doubt who the best player was. No doubt. Big Sergio, buddy.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I'll tell you something else. He played real good in that place with that big ball.
Right.
He played really, really good.
Actually, the pecking order there, because I knew all them guys at that time. Sergio was probably number 1. Mario. Remember Mario?
He wasn't around. I knew Mario, but he wasn't around Frank's then when I was there in 1970.
Oh, I was there before, earlier, like a couple years before, 68.
Okay, he's got to kick this 2-ball here, which is an easy hit, and he might get safe. Just like that. Nice shot there.
I think Mario went to Texas. That's what I remember.
I knew Mario well. Mario in Maryland.
Did you ever see that player that come out of Mexico that was so good, that Canella?
I played him twice.
Come on.
I beat him in Dallas on a bar table.
Wow.
And he beat me on a 4x8 at a place called Times Square, upstairs.
I knew that place. Boy,
I did beat him on a bar table. This years, this was in probably 73, 74.
Well, he was a great player.
Yeah, he was. He beat me on a 4x8.
I heard he became a heroin addict, though.
He was, yeah.
He hit that ball and he made it.
He hit the 8.
Oh, he did hit the 8, so he came off the 8. Boy, he fired at that ball. He went one rail back and forth across the table. I thought he was going to try to go underneath it. Well. I'm out of stroke today.
You are.
I'm.
You've been on 2 all day.
I've been on 2 all day.
Yeah.
To extend his lead to 7-3. 3 balls left.
Well, he's going to pop this one.
He's going to draw up above the 8.
Yeah. Like that. Nice solid stroke. Good shot.
Oh, he's got a good stroke.
Good shot there.
Shane McMinn in control.
7-3. if they play the next match, who you say is playing? Justin Bergman? You think anybody would care if I put like the unknown comic, put like a bag on my head where he wouldn't see it's me sitting up here?
He doesn't care.
I know.
Believe me.
I just saw him a minute ago, and I said, nice match, Justin. He said, thank you, Mr. LeBlanc. Heavy on the mister.
You scared him last night, man.
Shoot, I felt crazy for a minute.
You jumped all over. Well, he'd be careful who he calls stupid next time.
I felt kind of crazy.
I like the kid.
I do too, a lot. I really do. And I told you the story about me giving him that number to those people in Europe, trying to help them out. No, I like them.
I encouraged Mark Wilson from the beginning to include Justin and Skyler. I said we need young blood on the Moscone Cup team. I said we got to develop some of this young talent. And I'll be honest, Mark had his reservations at first, but I think it worked out good.
I did too. And Shane played like a monster. Not Shane. Scott. Excuse me. Skyler played good in the Moscone. He played with no fear. He played better than anybody on the team. He was firing balls in from everywhere, which was impressive because I know there's a lot of pressure, you know, in that tournament.
That's kind of one of the advantages. The young guys are, I think, a little more fearless sometimes.
Mm-hmm. They ain't had to sleep in the car enough.
He's going to break this 6-ball out off the 5. Move the 9 towards the pocket. Oh, no, he went around it. He went around it.
Yeah, goes, yeah, good shot.
It looked like he had to hit it, but again, that monitor can fool us. This game will put Shane on the hill. Jason gives him the last 2 balls.
Hand me those.
– See how nicely I cleaned up, Bob?
You are. I was just thinking, I was going to mention that. You'd make a nice.
If you've ever owned pool rooms, you know how to clean up, believe me, because you clean it up all day long. It's hard for me to walk through a room, and if I see something on the floor, I don't pick it up. Thank you, Mary. Mary Kaufman won her last match, folks, so look out. She's on a roll. He's playing for the match here, but I think he can cut the 3 in the side, but
I don't know what.
He's got to be careful because the cue ball is going to track towards that upper left corner. If he can avoid that corner pocket, he's going to come 2 rails out of there. He can get back on the 4.
He never going to do it like this. He's going right in the drink if he uses top left.
Yeah, he got a little funny on this one.
I don't know how he's going to get there from here.
Why not just roll the 3 to the end rail and put the cue ball behind the 5?
Watch this shot. If he don't scratch, it'll be a miracle. Boy, he hit it good. Look at that.
Hey, I called one right for once.
Good shot.
I called it, and he made it.
He hit it good, too, boy.
He did the hard part.
It looked like it was going to go in the side. the corner.
He had to hit it super thin.
Mm-hmm.
He almost had to overcut it a little bit. This is still not the easiest rack, and it ain't getting any easier either. He's got a long shot here on the 5 ball, and he's got to draw that cue ball back down for the 6 and look out for the side pocket at the same time. Well, he just said, I'll go ahead and take a longer shot of the 6. I'm not going to try to get all the way back down table. Looking good for Shane McMinn to get into the finals. Jason's already putting his gear away. I think if Shane makes this 8 ball, Jason's going to shake his hand. Well, he's letting him shoot it. He didn't get out of his chair. He gave him a lot of balls, but he gave him that one. He gave him that one. Shane McMahon is our winner. He's going to be in the finals. We're going to have that match. And what time we got now?
We got a half hour.
Half hour? Okay. Congratulations to Jason Klatt, 3rd place, $1,500. A nice showing. We'll see you in a little while.